entire synopsis.
It's
I
long.
think a long one, right?
Yeah.
Like it feels like the plot of a really bad, or I guess a good TV series, because a lot of highs and lows.
Correct. Yeah.
I I think I've avoided the JT Miller conversation for a while because I feel like by the time I release this, something's going to happen, right? Or something's going to change.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the New York Rangers negotiations and conversations around Miller?
Well, so I think it starts with the Canucks selling point, right? I don't think that they are in the strongest position right now. There's been unrest. People know that JT Miller is on the block. The Canucks are not hiding that fact. I think it takes their leverage away a little bit. Not all of it, but it takes some of their leverage away. Clearly, whatever trade it is, they're trading the better player. So that gives the team, that gives the Canucks a little bit of leverage. But I don't think it has to be a huge return that the Rangers are looking to give. However, so what is that return? I don't know, right? If we're talking about that, again, like you said, by the time this comes out, that trade might be made or not made. We don't know what's going to happen. Nobody really has gotten to specifics, right? I will say this. If the Rangers are to get JT Miller, they become a better team immediately, right? He brings elements that they lack a little bit, that grit, the that fire that he has, the physical nature of his game, the power forward nature of his game, the ability to score. He can play wing or center. He wins a ton of faceoffs. So that's all good. And I think he would drive. I mean, JT Miller is a very competitive guy, and it can rub people the wrong way. It shouldn't. He's just competitive and wants to win. He can be moody at times, and I understand that, and I think that's well known. But that moodiness is not out of malice. That moodiness is more out of competitive drive. Like, I want to win. Let's go. Follow me. Let's go win. And I think that's a great trait to have, to be honest with you. But he's 31 years old, and the Rangers, in my estimation, their biggest issue right now, their biggest downfall right now, is they're not a fast team. They're not a quick team, right? They're not going to be, I don't see them being able to keep up with the New Jersey Devils or the Carolina Hurricanes or the Toronto Maple Leafs or, whoever it is that they have to play. Washington's not necessarily a really fast team either, but they've retooled and they're deeper than the Rangers are right now. And they're clearly playing great hockey, right? So if they were to get in the playoffs, they're going to have to face one of those teams, and they're not fast enough. And JT Miller is not fast. He's just not that type of player, right? So what does that mean? Do you go after him? I think you still do, but you have to be careful because he's 31 years old and he doesn't solve your biggest need. He doesn't fill your biggest need, which is speed, but he fills so many other areas of your game.